there, this is Bisola-Mariam and you're welcome to this video session, right? So I'm going to share with you 3 quick simple hacks on data entry / data analysis, especially if you're working on those kinds of tech related projects. And so let's get into it. That's my website, and of course my email address will be at the end of this presentation. Okay, so the basic tips or hacks of data analysis is what we're covering. The first one is the wrapping hack. The second is the number 0 hack. The third is the more than 10 digits hack. How does this even work? So the wrapping hack simply explains the idea that when you have written an address and it is long, or the sentence is long, and you want to make sure that the sentence does not move into the next column, and you want everything in one column, with a simple hack you can make sure that all the sentence is in one place. Okay, and the other hack is the number 0 hack, and which explains the idea that when you are writing numbers in columns, and the number starts with the number 0, okay, or the digits starts with the number 0. Usually when you enter the number 0, you see that the number 0 is automatically removed when you move from that column to another. So let's say you're writing 6 digits and you write 066666, okay? Now, when you move to the next column, the number 0 is completely removed. And so how do you ensure that that doesn't happen? Simply start the sentence, the data with the column, with the apostrophe sign, like this one. The third thing you also want to bear in mind is the long number or digits hack. This is the idea that when you enter numbers that are more than a specific number set, you will see that the Excel sheet automatically would include a decimal sign and a plus sign in your number set. And how do you ensure that this doesn't happen to you? I'm going to walk you through those 3 quick simple hacks that you need to bear in mind. Okay, let's get into that part of this presentation. Okay, so let's continue. I'm sharing with you specifically the video formats for this recording. So now I'm going to show you some quick tips. So you write the name Bisola-Mariam, Mariam being the first name, and then you write the last name Bisola, and then the ID 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, something like that. You see, because we started with the number 1, everything is retained, and then you move on to phone number 080-366-1414590. Let's say that's the number. Okay, now you enter the address. Now, because you see that when I started the number with the number 0, you see what happens? The number 0 is automatically removed. So what do? I simply would go back here and start the sentence with an apostrophe. That way the number 0 is retained. Let me start that one more time. Okay, did you see that? Now if I take away the apostrophe, you see the number 0 is completely removed. Now when I put the apostrophe and add the number 0, you see the number is retained. Now you see for this address, you see how the address moved into the next column, and then is also like obstructing the information here. So now let's assume that let's come to another section. So let's say the address is Temi Priye Closets, African Estates. Temi Priye African Estates. Let's say this is the address of a place. Now, ideally, you want your information to be in one box. What do you need to do? Just simply put your cursor here, and then you would just simply click on Format, go to Wrapping, and then just simply wrap the information in that one box. That way, everything is retained in one place. For the next task, So let's say we want to duplicate the QWH number up here into the next column, and then we start with the number 0, we write 996789. Now you see, once I move to the next column, the number 0 is removed. What do I need to do? Simply type the what? The apostrophe again and add your number 0, and everything stays intact. What else? So we have touched on the wrapping. We have touched on when you're working with a longer number. So let's now look at, we've touched on when you're working with the number 0. Now let's touch on when you have a long digits. Now I'm entering all this number here. You see, first of all, the number has moved into the next section. So what do? First of all, you come here, okay, and you try to wrap the information in one place. Now let's say that after entering those digits and I want to move to the next box, let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. That's about 16 numbers if I'm not mistaken. Now you see, once I move here, you see that? Now let me show you what I did. So I'm removing all the numbers, okay, to avoid confusion. And so let's say I type my number afresh, 7, okay. Let's start with this, and then we have 7 4 6 5 4 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, about 16 numbers. Now once I move to the next column, the numbers are completely removed. You see that format rather is changed. So what do? You come back here and you start the sentence with an apostrophe. That way the numbers are retained, and then you can move on and everything stays the same. I hope this video has been helpful. Like I said, so far, again, if you missed anything, you can go back and rewatch. I just want you to know that this is easy, and if you can do well on these simple tasks, you definitely would be able to get ahead. And like the project timeline, if you happen to be working with me on a project, is 3 days to complete assigned task. Can email me at hello@bisola-mariam.com, and once I verify that you're eligible, we can work on project together, either personally or even just refer you to whatever might be available on our app at ID for you. So for now, that would be all, and if you have questions, feel free to just leave a comment or let me know. Thank you. All right, that's it. It's a wrap.